Hello, Bride, Philadelphia Church. Welcome back. I have a word for you today, and I'm just going to tell you up front, you're getting 2 videos today because I want to do a good job. So I'm going to get this one out, and then I'm going to start on the second one. 6/30/23 is the date. Start time 9:55 p.m. last night. This word is called righteous judge. Do Sister Casey. I just heard a horn. Okay. Your words are written, Lord Jesus Christ. My beloved bride. So many things to shine light upon. Oh, how I adore your inquisitive nature. Let us begin with commentary of Psalms 9 and read out Psalms 9 entirely. This is the commentary. The Chaldee version adds to the inscription concerning the death of the champion who went out between the camps, referring to the death of Goliath. This is the first of the acrostic or alphabetical psalms, of which there are 9. There is a predominant note of praise. Let memory heap fuel on the altar of praise. In the resurrection of our Lord, God indeed rebuked our arch enemy, and his strongholds are now wastes. But there is a corresponding note of trust. Calamity drives us to God. The more we know, the more we trust him. Doubt is born of ignorance. Leave God to vindicate. He will not forget. There is a petition for further help. We have been at the gates of death. Here are the gates of the holy city. Compare Psalm 9:15 and goodness, I'm not sure which one that one is. God does not forget. Forget him not. Psalm 9. To the chief musician upon Muthlaban, a psalm of David. I will praise thee, O Lord, with my whole heart. I will show forth all your marvelous works. I will be glad and rejoice in thee. I will sing praise to thy name, O thou most high. When mine enemies are turned back, they shall fall and perish at thy presence. For thou hast maintained my right and my cause. Thou sattest in the throne, judging right. Thou hast rebuked the heathen. Thou hast destroyed the wicked. Thou hast put out their name forever and ever. O thou enemy, destructions are come to a perpetual end. And thou hast destroyed cities. Their memorial is perished with them. But the Lord shall endure forever. He hath prepared his throne for judgment, and he shall judge the world in righteousness. He shall minister judgment to the people in uprightness. The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee, for thou, Lord, hast not forsaken them that seek thee. Sing praises to the Lord which dwelleth in Zion. Declare among the people his doings. When he maketh inquisition for blood, he remembereth them. He forgetteth not the cry of the humble. Have mercy upon me, O Lord. Consider my trouble, which I suffer of them that hate me. Thou that liftest me up from the gates of death, that I may show forth all thy praise in the gates of the daughter of Zion. I will rejoice in thy salvation. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made, and the net which they hid is their own foot taken. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Haggion. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God. For the needy shall not always be forgotten. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever, Arise, O Lord, let not man prevail, let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Put them in fear, O Lord, that the nations may know themselves to be but men. My servants puzzle out my messages together, so very glorious. Shelley, my love, this foot teaching will bless you. Let us examine Psalm 19:15 closer. Foot is Hebrews 7:2-7:2. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made. In the net which they hid is their own foot taken. Hebrews 7:2-7:2, a foot. The paradox is pointing to the cursed spirit in this context. Backbiters, slanderers are they. Look now at Isaiah 1:16. From the sole of the foot even unto the head there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. Isaiah 1:1-9 commentary. The ingratitude of a favored nation. This chapter forms the preface to the prophecies of Isaiah. It is a clear and concise statement of the points at issues between Jehovah and his people. Special urgency was given to these appeals when first uttered from the fact which was well known to the Hebrew politicians and people that Assyria was preparing for a great war of conquest, which would be directed specially against Jerusalem and her allies. This chapter is east in the form of an assize, a crown case in which God is both complainant and judge. The conviction of sinfulness which the prophet desired to secure was sought, not by appealing to a code of laws which had been transgressed, but by showing the ingratitude with which Israel had repaid the fatherly love of God. It is the personal element in sin that most quickly convicts men. Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? Thou art the man. He had done despite unto the Spirit of grace. This commentary shines a bright light upon truth in the now. Ingratitude in the now. It is truth of wicked America most especially. The fatherly love is unparalleled. My bride fully grasps the paradox of Saul's spiritual awakening. The blessed Apostle Paul, oh how I love him. I struck him so hard with truth. As I have you, my bride, I smile. Now look over at Psalm 9:16. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Higagion. I always pronounce it wrong. I pray this prayer every day. The magnitude of this divine truth is not wasted on my bride. And because Casey is so curious, we will look at Higagion. Hebrew 19:02. It's a solemn sound. 19:02. Solemn sound at the bottom. I often reflect upon solemn ways of Father's divine order. We must persist in reverence of all of Father's ways. even the solemn ways. Now, I had my servant Casey fetch images of Two-Face, which is very timely, as the vexation upon her was from the very same condition of those spirits. These are the images, family. Harvey Dent, the two-faced character in Batman, the left-right paradigm. And if you are familiar with the character, you know he always carried around a coin and he would flip it, and whatever it landed on determined whether or not he would kill the person he was, well, I guess judging in a way. The coin decided their fate. The up and down coin. Good and evil. The double-minded are very treacherous. The ratio of them to us is a frightening 8-2 in the now. When I speak of us, I speak of the upright on the rock in me. These 4 two-faced images are very truthful. The curse upon all of humanity. I also drew Casey's eye to the coin. Examine the truth of the coin. Inanna or Ishtar or Astarte. Be this Ishtar, forgive the noise, family, image right here. Anunnaki goddess Inanna or Ishtar or Astarte. Astarte, sorry. I stopped on 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I lost my spot. The wicked female spirit Lucifer utilizes to destroy souls. It is symbolic of the twin system controlling the double-minded. I set my bride free from this vile curse. So glorious. That's true liberty. True liberty. I speak now to many events of judgment occurring around you. All of the catastrophic events are divinely ordained. Credit is given to your adversary, and ultimately, Father is the master over all. So many who do not walk in the whole truth, I am, cannot fully acknowledge the whole truth. Pride blinds those who are not converted upright. Fact. I delivered many current event confirmations to Sister Victoria and Shelley and many others. Shelley will expand on connections overlooked by the unconverted. The half-blind miss out on my pay attention messages. Even in I Pet Goat 1 and 2, I draw your attention to 74 and 75. Wickedness will be on full display. I forewarned Casey many times of 37 times 2 is 74 for many, many months. You will now begin to witness righteous judgment. I am that righteous judge upon all of the world. It is so. Bring your concerns to me. I hear all and will answer each of you. No concern is too petty. All of you can boldly come to me and Father. My love grows so strong. Hold on to me, your bridegroom Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Stop time 10:49 p.m. Guys, hold on. I'm going to let you hear this bird. The Lord just sent it while I'm filming this. And I took a video a couple days ago of this bird, and I'll show it to you. Because the way I'm filming, I can't do it. He just flew away. I hope you heard him. Oh, it's amazing. Okay, so I'm going to show you this. The Lord's been showing me the number 16, guys, for a couple of weeks. And I'm just marking it out. And then I actually captured this one at 113, which is Lord. This is just some of the ways He's shown me the number 16. 106 is still 16. Also, the number 12. 12 is on it to make clear and evident. And the number 4 for the door, Jesus Christ. The number 71. I'm going to show you that number again, too, here in a minute. Okay. I'll show you the date on this shot. This was on June 26th. You know, I got to clear my phone out all the time or I run out of memory. I can't keep them all. But that goes to show you it's been happening. Family, here's that number 71. The Lord's been showing me feet for like a month. And I've made lots of foot connections as I've been searching it out. And He just gave me, you know, a lot to go on. There's a lot of verses with that Strong's number for foot, 7272. Okay, I'm just showing you how He's been showing me feet. And that number 71 is actually 17 too, His number that He likes, from right to left. Just showing you the confirmations. Y'all know He's been showing me Damascus for a long time, and not just me, but many. And Hebrews 7:1 is Stony, a river near Damascus. So guys, He's been showing Casey 7:4 and 7:5. And showing me 16. And He also gave me 15 as well. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so July 4th is Tammuz 15. Okay, see how He did it with her and then did it with me. And July 5th is Tammuz 16. And these are wicked days where they're going to be performing witchcraft. Okay? Very wicked. Right before I came on to film, I emptied out my trash. So, you know, to make room. And I go in there and there's a 15 and a 16. And there's no way of knowing that until you click on it. It says trash will be permanently deleted after 15 days. So guys, He showed me July 4th and also the number 5 for 7:4 and 7:5. And He showed me July 5th with a cruise ship for the Ark of Jesus. And Windstar, you know, He shows me these ads a lot, and it'll say on them, Windstar knows the way. Like He's showing me the Lord knows the way. I see these ads all the time, and the number 100's on there too for the faithful. So lastly, I'm going to share this from our brother from Australia. His name is Drew, that Casey sent. And then I'm going to work on the next video. We're going to break down iPet Goat. The Lord was showing it to Casey before Heliofont released that new video in Montreal. And myself as well. He was showing her part 2. He was showing me part 1. And led me to go and look deeper at part 2. And I believe I found some things that no one else has ever spoke on. And I'm going to come back and show you guys that and how it confirms the truth, okay? But from our brother Drew, he writes, "Hey, pray you were great. Have seen over the last 3 days sky whales. Sky whales. First a cloud, then a painting by someone with a name playing on Michelangelo, and just now a book at the library. No idea why, but I believe Abba has me focused, fascinated on the 144,000 to pray for them now. Although I do feel like he showed me this morning that they will come through the Messianic Jews. Yeah, out of the bride. Yeah, anyways, just wanted to encourage and exhort you and say thank you. Also have attached a pic or two of some clouds. I see a dragon and a flying lion that looks like it is about to attack and bite the head of a dragon. First is the lion, second is the lion and the dragon's head, and third is the dragon. Notice how much brighter the lion is. Big love with thanks." Okay, this also has the whale in it. These are the only 2 shots I got. So you can see the whale's fin at the top, and then it curves around, right? And then you can see his big body. And you can look and see if you guys can, let me see if I can brighten it up. Pick up on the other things that he's seeing. But I clearly see the whale, guys. And, you know, Starborn and the sky whale. The Lord's so awesome. Thank you so much, Drew, for sharing this with us. I'm going to try to get to work on that for you guys. I don't want to do a sloppy job, so I'm going to do it in 2. All right, love y'all. God bless you. Talk very soon.